press the button.
Put glue on my screen.
I will. Check this out.
Thank you.
I think it's quiet. That's my computer now. Maybe my ears are quiet today. I moved my computer closer to me as if it would help. I have headphones on. I'm super smart and funny. Keep this in mind. That title was too good. I'm too funny. They shouldn't allow me to be that funny. My hiccup. My one hiccup for the day. I show Goom to the world. Stanley is here.
Stanley!
He's sitting so cozy and looking out the window. Oh, you see something.
Wow.
What do you see? He gave up. He said, never mind. False alarm. Back to licking my foot. Playing his face. His awesome little face. Looking at the window, making sure there's no creatures. Cleaning his face again. He's cleaning the backs of his ears.
What the fuck, he gets so clean?
He's getting so stinky. He loves to be stinky.
He loves his stinking smells.
He loves to be so
Yes.
stinky smelly.
Bad.
If he's not Goom, if he's not maximum smelly, he'll fade away. He has to make sure that he's stinky so that everyone remembers that he's here. If I can't smell him, how will I know that he's even around? If I can't smell him, how will I remember to feed him? This is his idea of the world.
He's right.
He's right. Really, truly, he must be stinky or else. He's licking his belly. His bald belly. He's an old man. He's not that old. I looked at some charts for cat age, and they consider him senior.
Yeah.
They don't consider him like ancient or anything. He's just older.
He will be ancient soon.
He will be ancient one day.
He will live forever.
I can only hope. Stanley, are you licking your
Apparently,
chicken
Mike
leg?
the almond is considered. Oh, he's licking his chicken leg. I guess I just looked at the chart myself. I guess my cat almond is considered geriatric.
Yeah.
Well, he's still up and kicking, so.
She will live forever.
Yeah, Stanley's 13. So he's...
I believe she's, I think, 17?
Yeah, that's pretty old for a cat.
Hmm.
I had a cat, my childhood cat lived to be almost 20,
Yeah.
which is quite old for
We
a
had a
cat.
cat lived to be. Our estimate was he was between 26 and 30 because we
Oh,
didn't know his exact
jeez.
age. Yeah, he was old as fuck.
Oldest animal ever invented.
No, literally.
Scientists are inventing animals that are so old.
Mm-hmm.
We must invest in these endeavors.
So true.
We need cats that live as long as like tortoises. What other animals live forever? Do elephants live a long time, or am I forgetting that? I know elephants are very smart. Maybe I'm mixing up that. I think it's funny that elephants think that humans are cute like puppies. They see a human and they're like, oh, you little thing!
Apparently, elephants have pretty similar lifespans to humans.
Oh. I guess that is pretty long for an animal then.
Yeah.
I feel like humans have a good, like, middle ground for, like, lifespan. And I don't mean that just because, oh, we're the humans, so that's the baseline. I just mean, like, you know, a lot of animals live, I mean, not including insects, because that would be, like, most animals at that point, but, like, a lot of animals live to be a couple years old. And then some animals live to be super duper old, like hundreds, like at least 100 years or hundreds of years old, for no good reason.
Human beings live pretty long.
Yeah, they do. Like in comparison to other animals, right? Like
live a long time.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's good. Maybe not an average, but like a median. Or maybe...
Definitely not a median.
Well, no, I said not including insects because they die too fast. An insect will live for one day. And it would be considered old.
But excluding insects, still, I think humans have a longer than average lifespan.
Maybe if you consider categories of animals.
What are you even talking about anymore?
What do you mean?
What do you mean categories of animals?
Like, what's that one thing? Not a genus or species, but above that. Like an order. But are mammals considered an order?
Can you? Yeah, exactly. Can you name an order?
Okay, then families. Come on, you have to be nice to me, okay? Do I look like I study every animal in the world and how old they get? Boom, by the way, if you care. The brain, the lines.
I'm pretty sure family.
The circles.
Is family, then genus, then species.
Yeah, so then family. I learned that nonsense in 7th grade. Yeah, give me a break.
They never taught me that, but now they simply expect me to know it.
Well, you should have learned it in 7th grade like me.
Well, I love... whatever the fuck that shit is called.
Cool.
I'm exhausted right now. Don't expect me to know anything.
Okay.
It's the naming of things.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called either. That's why I haven't used the word yet.
It's the
I used to know it.
It's not exclusively used for animals, creatures, but
it's that like list of words that have words under them.
It's...
I don't remember what it's called. I'll let you remember it because you're the one that does that stuff. At least sometimes.
There's a king.
They have a phylum, and I don't know what else. There's other stuff.
Let's see. There's a kingdom.
There's like an acronym for it that you can memorize, but I don't know what it is anymore.
I don't believe you.
There's a couple.
I'm gonna figure this shit out the most insane way I possibly can. Look up Corvid, go to Wikipedia.
Go to Wikipedia.
Go under scientific classification, taxonomy.
Okay.
That's the word. Is it through?
Oxylators is such a good game.
It's domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species.
I forgot about so many, like, really normal words.
You know these words.
Did Zach say it would be coming?
Let me scroll up.
I was like waiting, and then I was like, wait.
Zach never responded affirmative or not. Hold on.
Oh, this is an old thing that you sent. Oh.
My kitty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was very cute and scraggly.
Mm-hmm. He got very scraggly right near the end.
Yeah.
The other cats took care of him, but he was just...
Old cats love to just, like... Maybe it's because... Do cats get wrinkles when they get older? Because I feel like cat fur becomes, like, such a strange texture when they get really old.
Well, that's mostly because their fur is you know, it's like falling out and it's getting unkempt because they're not really taking care of it.
They don't groom themselves quite as well.
I mean, that's true. I just always feel like it lays strangely, but if it's just that, then I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, they get like a texture to them.
Yeah. As creatures age, hair becomes less. It gets less healthy. It's shit. I'm tired. I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
It's okay.
It's fucked up.
Just think of Stanley and smile, okay? He's sitting over there. He's sitting with a sloppy style. He's so wide. You know how cats, like, when they sit in, like, a loaf form, they, like, bring their back, like, their hind legs up, so that, like, they're very narrow? He's got his legs, like, spread underneath him, so he's like a pear shape right now. He is laying as wide as possible.
Somebody
yeah, I know. You know I'm talking about you.
Fat-tailed gerbil. Look at it. It's so small.
I showed my sister fat-tailed gerbils today.
What did she think?
She thought they were really funny.
They're funny.
They're funny tails.
You think it looks funny, right?
I do too.
But it lives its whole life, so you have to take it seriously eventually, right? And be respectful and shit. They're calling this new
creature
beast.
Suck beast. I think it's been digging in the ground for scuba. I think it can sitting in the hand for nail art.
Yeah! That shit is so funny to me. Somebody else started doing it too. They had like a conversation where they were like, I should start doing that. And they're like, you should. And anyway, look at this little baby. They're so small. They have such bright eyes. I love fat-tailed gerbils. They're so cute. Alright, I see you retweeted this little Kai Vans.
Yeah, I just opened Twitter because you didn't do the embed yet, so I opened it. And then that was the thing at the top of my feed, so I was like, wow.
Yeah. They look awesome.
They look pretty awesome. I like this song. Check out Cardo if you get the chance. Game of the... I don't know, I played it last year at some time.
Game of the forever.
Game of the decade. It was really cute. It was like a nice little puzzle game. It wasn't particularly long. The puzzles were fun. The art and the story was fun. Very nice game. There's an Abo whip on my... Looks
Seriously.
tired as she always does.
Wow, she looks like she's crying because
Axel Low holding a teddy bear and crying? Is that what
that's
this is?
Axel Low.
Is that what I see? What is it? What is it? The caption just
You
says
tell me.
Shell!
Yeah.
No.
He looks so sad.
He looks miserable.
He just looks like that.
Lulu loves to put persona guys on my feed. I don't know who
Fucking
these people are.
every day
Lulu.
I open Twitter and I see persona characters that I know absolutely nothing about and do not care about, and I'm like,
And then Lulu will be like, "Oh, Plinko and Bluebo," and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Plinko and Bluebo. That was some real shit you just said. That and I follow some people who really like Toho, so I'll see the Toho women on my
I don't
feed
know what
sometimes
Toho
too.
is.
It's a bullet hell.
Is it? Why are
Video
people
game.
so weird about it? Oh man, the Winnie the Pooh bunnies on my feed.
People really like Toho. I don't know.
Fighting game player who wishes all 6 Gold Lewis mains a happy 4th of July.
I saw that one.
I like it. All 6 of them. Man.
Also, did you see the tweet Arxis made? That was like, no fireworks. Go play Guilty Gear.
Literally. The only fireworks we care about is clashes between 2 awesome characters.
So fucking real. That was so real. That's the realest shit anybody has ever said. Thank you, Arxis official Twitter. No more fireworks. Go play Guilty Gear now.
For real.
Zag is performing the ritual.
Zag is performing the ritual?
Mm-hmm. Of joining the call and then leaving the call.
Oh, I didn't notice because it doesn't turn on. I don't get any sound effects when I'm in OBS. So I did not hear it join. Family, what are you looking at? Looking at the wall. Are you having fun?
Welcome back. Was the ritual successful?
Hi.
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 You won't believe what Discord did.
Literally, I said that you were performing the rituals when you left.
My mom turned the lights off on me, by the way.
Fuck you.
She came in and put on her shoes. So she turned the light off on her way out and then turned it back on.
She said, I fuck you. Go in the dark, boy.
And now we can play the game.
And now I can eat potato salad.
Potato salad.
Wait, what do you want from me?
For you to eat all the potato salad so I don't have to.
On it, boss. I also ate tuna salad.
Windows 2.
This guy's eating
This one.
salads.
Salads.
I am kind of eating salads.
It's kind of a salad.
It's literally got salad in the name.
Alright, check this out. We're gonna play a game. I don't remember what we're doing.
You want to play a game?
Oh, right. I forgot Missile was a dog.
You wanna play a game?
I
You
do
just have to borrow a missile.
borrow one missile. I don't get like anything to fire it with. I just have to carry it around.
Yeah.
Or fishing pole or metal detector. I want to go fishing. And then I want to see dogs. I want to see dogs. Can we borrow a missile?
Fishing.
I'll go fishing next.
What if you fish up the carrot?
The
Wait,
carrot!
there's no fishing minigame in this game.
I'm sure there isn't, but I still want to go fishing.
Which means this game is bad.
Literally.
You literally said you didn't want to go fishing.
No, I said I want to go fishing, and then I said, but I'll take the doggy. I didn't say I don't want to go fishing. I said I want to go fishing.
I literally thought you said I don't want to go fishing.
Congratulations for hearing the opposite of what I said.
You have to be nice to as a part of hearing, so.
And you're tired.
And I'm tired. And I was just born, and also they never taught me how to understand speech.
And you're really small like
So-
an ibuprofen.
And I'm small like an ibuprofen. So, like, maybe think about that.
Anyway, my friend Gumshoe. He said, sure thing, pal, be good to him.
Lending us a dog.
Woof.
This dog
He's
portrait looks a little
so cute. I think it's funny. They didn't learn how to draw dogs in this game. Oh
bit
boy.
very, very, very round eyes.
Bird Canine Unit Missile from Detective Gumshoe.
The creature
I can only take one at a time, right?
Yeah.
They said we gotta make this game longer. You wanna
They
see
said
the
you gotta
doggy?
choose. They said you better choose the right one the first time.
You wanna see the doggy? Missile's a big star in criminal affairs. Why is he named Missile? Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. But I hear he's aptly named for what it's worth.
He's gonna blow up.
Gonna blow up. I do want to do one thing. Ah, fresh air! Gotta say, freedom feels great.
I'm always saying this.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving is much more fun. Not gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. You have any idea what to do? I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal? Any ideas? Any thoughts you want to share?
We should
Well, I was
rip
in
it off.
detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Poor Maya, she probably thought about me the whole time she was in there. Do you like this doggy? Don't waste time showing me things. We have to get cracking on this case. That's so sad. You know the enemy has more tricks up his sleeve. He's bringing in another witness. But the
Yeah, well, we have a
doggy, the canine unit in training, very cute with shiny eyes. He has shining eyes. Do you even care?
No.
Oh. Okay, so I don't know what's going on at Grossberg's, but maybe I should go here. Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Okay. I cannot go to the park from Grossberg's. They do not let me do this.
Too far.
Too far away.
Grandpa
Nick.
Chinchilla was sleeping in a ball, and it's a picture of a chinchilla that looks like a white orb. Sorry, I'm entranced by the beauty of it.
Thank you for telling everyone.
Imagine a powdered donut, like donut hole or whatever the fuck they call those things. That's what it looks like.
Awesome. This one's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of yours. I'm always saying this. Hey, I love little doggy. Good boy, good boy. Grr.
That's so
He is so bad. Missile
I
has
forgot how
fangs.
scary that sprite was.
Missile has.
Missile has like fucked up like evil horror movie creature teeth.
This is what the demons in Blue Exorcist look like.
This is Blue Exorcists look like. This is not what they look like.
This is
but
what they look like to me.
This is what some of them in the manga look like.
What's wrong, Missile?
Missile kind of looks like he's like white person smiling.
White person smiling.
Missile! Missile! Eating hot dogs?
Amber did this to a deer.
It's eating my
Oh.
samurai dogs! He called it a cannibal!
Hot
No!
dogs.
He's so sad! My samurai dogs. If... Wow, he ate every single one. Sorry,
I
Larry.
don't give a shit like a monster.
Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. Going to have to this time. We have no money. You wanna look at the dog?
Why would you need money?
Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Keep that mud away from me. What am I going to tell the big boss? There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, you need to stand in front of a mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. Oh, right. My poor dog. Look, it's done.
Look at this.
Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. He's never seen a gun before, so now he's happy. How you feeling about Gordy? That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. You think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. His funny
The truth
smile.
Not
Does
today.
Gordy is gay?
Okay, so nothing new here. Maybe if we go to the woods?
Well, that's a
Okay, I don't want to. Yeah. Do like
You said go to the woods, and I remembered that fucking screenshot of like some like message on Grindr or whatever that says like "Daddy wants to take you to the woodshed." Or whatever.
I forgot about that. Hey,
I
Lada.
love that image.
Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? Wonder what Gordy smells like.
Lake water.
I'm always
Bad
asking
imagine.
myself this.
I hadn't thought
Literally,
about
I'm
that.
always wondering.
Probably smells bad.
Gordy smells like an eel.
Water. Smells like lake sludge.
That's what I was gonna say, like lake. Dog.
Only the finest lake dunk, of course.
The slime, the foamy slime that washes up on the shore after a storm.
Ew.
I feel like something would have happened if the doggy was any help. So,
You'd be right.
going home.
You need to use the dog.
I can't use the dog. Back
Open your
to-
inventory and click the E button.
Don't you press the E button to open the inventory? Anyway,
No,
keep
it's
going.
E. It's E for use.
Orion's thinking of Minecraft.
Oh,
We should play Minecraft again soon.
yeah.
We're trying
I
to
almost
play
opened
Ace
it
Attorney
today,
right
and
now.
then I didn't.
I was thinking about it earlier.
Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Hmm? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I let you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? Let's go fishing. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right.
You have to eat it.
You have to eat it. Why do we still have the dog? Does it go away?
You have the dog for
Okay, yeah, it goes away. Detective Gumshoe's personal fishing pole, sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. Hey, Phoenix said this thing is useless.
This thing stuck with balls.
He said nobody is using this thing.
That's his rod. His fishing.
And it
Huh?
sucks.
You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all. Gordy. You really going to try to fish out a monster? Save Edgeworth, yes. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one. Alright, man. I'll miss you. I knew there was gonna be something. Okay, Nick. This looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. Are you serious? What are you going to use for bait? Oh. Yeah, oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us, too. At least send me that bait.
No.
Nick! How could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold.
Not funny.
She
Didn't
hit
laugh.
me! She hit me!
Not cool, man.
Okay, watch this, Nick. I like
We're
that she
gonna
gets
use
into,
you
like,
as
her
bait.
serious pose from the courtroom. Try not to reel in any empty cans or poots, okay? Go! Ah, my leg!
My leg!
My leg? Hey! What are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. Dear, dear. We have no money. You wanna go fishing? Lotta, wait. We're catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it.
Good luck with that one.
She said, have fun. Hey, you remember when you took this picture? I'm glad I did that enlargement. No kidding. If we didn't have that, Edgeworth would be in prison now or worse. He'd be so dead. There's never a lack of drama when you're on a case, is there, Nick? What, are you always on the verge of horrible failure like this? Careful, or the stress will send you to an early grave. Thanks for the cheerful message of support. Wow. Can we go fishing over here? Nope. No more fishing. We've determined that fishing, not good. Not working out. No one should ever fish ever again. I like your fishing rod. It's funny. One day I woke up and I wanted a fishing pole. Do you like fishing? I've never gone. I just wanted one so bad I went out and bought it. Never used it, actually. Must have been one of those midlife crisis things.
You do not have the
Phoenix said
despair for that.
Phoenix said that's one of those midlife crises I've heard so much about. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? We want to go look for metal in the sand. Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Oh,
Remix, by the way.
Remix.
Makes a noise when metallic objects are near. Useful detection device. It's like the only real thing that we have that it's like actually gonna help us find something. Not a creature, but something. Okay, my guess is that it's gonna do something when we get to the boat rental shop. Because the other objects were here and in the woods. So this one will probably do something here. That is an extremely sensitive metal detector. We walked into the area and it found something. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Are we gonna find another bullet? Nick. No. What is that?
France
Look.
jump scare.
Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. Thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all... Why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh.
We don't know about their anatomy.
He knows nothing of this world.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Oh, is it the flag of the United States, Japan, and France? It looks like a string of flags? Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Picked up air tank of dubious value. Okay. What's...
Dubious little air tank getting up to mischief. No good.
Well...
This air tank is demonic in nature.
Do you like this air tank? What? Air tank? What about it? Harry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Seen it before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? Something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I mean, he does have all of these flags and an air compressor. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Want to look at it again? Is it your air tank? Hi, Stanley. Looking up at me with big eyes while you lick your bald belly. Hey, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? Just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. It must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To go diving. Yeah. You know, I didn't think of that
Go
for
diving
sure.
for Gordy.
Gonna look for Gordy. You used this to go diving in the lake, didn't you? What? How the heck would I go diving in the lake? Wait. You're not saying I had something to do with that murder. No, not at all. Just... Hey, you watch it, buddy. I'm not saying anything until my lawyer gets here.
I'm your lawyer.
Nick is your lawyer. Well, Larry? Right. Ah. Anyway, I've never seen that air tank, okay? Yeah, right. He's hiding something, I can tell. Alright. Do you want to look at my metal detector? He doesn't know anything about that. He just sells hot dogs. And he's so happy about it. Can I talk to him at all about anything? And now let's go see my other good friend. Do you like this metal detector? Hey Lana, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something. Oh. I hadn't thought about that. That's my air tank. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly squat about that. Do not care. Well, we discovered some things.
Well, can I tell you something?
You didn't discover
You should ask
anything.
Larry.
What
Yeah,
kind of
you should ask
something?
Larry the other question that you had to ask him.
I have to ask him all the questions? My god.
Well, you didn't have to ask him other questions. You just got the question wrong. Or you
Oh.
got the prompt wrong.
I thought he wanted an oiter. You don't need an air tank to fill an inflatable thing with air. That's what the compressor is for. Maybe he's just bad at doing things.
Well, it's Larry.
That explains it. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puppy steel samurai. Now, why would you go ask me a question like that? It's like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, See, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. I have more questions. It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever, it's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. Then... Blam! The valve busted open and it made this incredible noise. That tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Up into Gourd Lake? Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Oh my god. I'm having some ideas. This wouldn't have happened to be anywhere near the date of Gordy's sighting. Now, would it? So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. Remix. Oh, they're not gonna show me the date. And I don't remember which day. Is it 23rd?
It's the 26th.
26th. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. I went out every night in a boat, started looking for it. I mean, Beyonce gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. Remix.
Oh.
We're way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it.
You got a lot of remixes.
Yeah. Night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. Not all bad. Solved one mystery at least. Mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Maybe we should. I have bad news. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on my Gordy for me yet? Gordy doesn't exist. Wada. There is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got the proof Gordy doesn't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. No lawyer with his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. There's a tank. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. Giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be my friend of mine tried to fill it. He's so nice. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, the couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. I feel so bad! So, tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. He said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? Is someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. I should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, do you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just a lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. But it might not be helpful. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Second lake photo added to the court record. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Oh, Lotta.
No.
I got it!
Lotta.
Sorry, I got excited because I've been trying to catch this Pokemon for like a week and a half, and I did it.
Is it Miss Magis?
No.
No? What is it?
It's who?
I thought you were saying you were trying to catch a Miss Magis.
I'm trying to catch Mesprit.
Oh, Mesprit. Anyway, it's old Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells,
the
it's
legend of
usually the
Zelda.
butts.
Hashtag owned.
What is this new picture? Can you see it? It's an
No.
empty lake, taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50 p.m. The other one is at 12:15 morning. Not that far apart because that's how nighttime works. Someone should whip that butts into shape. If
Yeah,
you
I
say
know,
so.
right?
Hey, yo.
If you say so. Let's, Can we tell him about Gordy even not being real? He did not care. Can we tell him about the second lake photo? He doesn't know anything about that because he only sells hot dogs. Alright, December 26th. Boat rental shop. Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Let's examine the boat shop. Small boat rental shop.
Rattle the doorknob.
Look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. Do I actually have to go to the door? They do not care. Window.
Wimdo.
Venting.
No one appreciated my onomatopoeia of
What?
Of what?
What onomatopoeia? I did not
what?
hear that.
Did my mic not pick it up? Damn,
Nope.
I made funny noises. Just know that they were really funny.
Okay, I believe
I
you.
believe you.
I didn't know.
I don't remember how you progress here. At the boat rental shop. I don't remember if
think
you
you
need to
can
do
just-
something specific or
I
not.
think you can just move.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I go in. Oh, okay.
Get inside.
It's a creature.
I was like, what?
Hey,
are you doing?
man! You are wobbling back and forth, and when you do it, you look like a bad JPEG. Meg, that you? Keith? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? Worried sick? This guy has no idea what's going on. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg. Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Run a pasta shop? Or are you confused? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. You kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running by an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello, Squawk. I like it! Nick, what was that? Aya has never heard of birds. Parrot, one on that perch. Hey.
To be fair, she's from a very rural village.
That's true. Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick?
Thanks.
What's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello, Squawk. Yep. He said, that's the realest thing anyone said.
Co-signed.
Asleep.
Well,
Fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Okay. Can I look at your animal? I really like him. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? Toward me. Sleeping. Awake. What, you forgot, Meg? Gotta call her name first. Name? Polly. How you been? Hello, hello. See? See? The parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to the court record. We put this guy in our pocket. Too bad all she can say is hello. Ha ha ha. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. Bullet. Gunshot wound. Tractor trailer. Obstacle course. Recycling bin. Cracker. Electric
You
blanket.
can't say that on Twitch!
Look, Nick! He has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should have that in the office. Sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Aw, you're a party hoover, Nick.
honestly, I would really love to own a kotatsu. I want to import one day.
You want to be warm?
Yes.
TV! Wow, he has a television in here too. And a box.
Modern TV.
Look, a little safe. Locked. She was hoping so badly that it would be unlocked. This fishing pole looks expensive. Trash can. Wow, he has a television here too. Not what I looked at. Look at the trash can. Wow, he has a television here too.
We don't care about the trash can.
I care about the trash can. Wow, there are lots of various fish in Board Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Maybe he likes fish. Did you ever think of that? Look at the kitchenette. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. I don't know if he's running a pasta shop. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what erstwhile means.
It's like, you know, it's like,
Kind of like unfortunate, but like
it's like
milder.
former. I googled it and it says former.
Former.
Oh. Wait.
Former.
According to Google.com,
Huh.
is in the past, formerly.
Oh, I guess it means like long time companion also.
I guess that works.
Previous.
Sort of like that.
etc.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Let's chat. Hey man, what's up with your pasta? A pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know. So that makes you two the third generation. Just like Monster Hunter. Meg. Yes. Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? They're both just responding to it. You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg. Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that. Nick? Oh. How long do we have to keep this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. If you say so! If you say so. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. I know that, prosecutor, whatever his name is, thinks that he knows something about the murder, but I don't know if he knows anything about anything. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's a palace of pasta, the wet noodle. So, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many customers. We haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. Well, the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Gotta find some way of getting information out of it. He loves to wake up. Ah, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Alright, let's see if we can open the safe. He's sleeping, so he don't care. Look, a little safe. Locked. You know the number.
You cannot open it. Fun fact.
So, Polly, squawk. Hee cute. I has found a new friend. I like Polly. Polly's my friend. Alright.
Like, this isn't a spoiler, it's just like not even really trivia about Polly. I'm just gonna would you like the Polly information?
Of course.
This comes from the Ace Attorney movie. It is not a spoiler. Believe me. It is unclear what species Polly is supposed to be. Although she bears some resemblance to the scarlet macaw in terms of coloration, she also possesses the large crest common to many species of cockatoo, which the scarlet macaw lacks. And as a general, anisodactyl toe arrangement, instead of the typical zygidactyl found in Cetus forms, although this was corrected in the anime. It is likely, therefore, that she's not meant to be any species in particular.
I know what
although the scarlet macaw coloration is likely due to it being one of the more familiar species to the general public, since it was one of the first parrot species bred in captivity. This has been Polyfax.
I know the truth.
What's
Polly
the truth?
Is a cockatoo. Died to look
Maybe
like...
red? Oh.
Died to look like a scarlet macaw. To bring
That's fucked up.
more publicity to the wet noodle.
That's
Anyway, check out this picture.
I can't believe this guy would do this.
He might. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbowlioli. I figure out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. He doesn't know what he is talking about. You like autopsies? Do you like Gordy? Do you like that I'm an attorney? That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. This has never happened to me before. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's your chance to clear things up. Sure. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Absolutely.
Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. And what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Can we tell him no, we don't want to help? He won't be needing that badge to run a pasta shop. Tell us it. I think I'll hold on to it if you don't mind. You ever see this picture? Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Pete. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night. Out on the lake. Yes? I know all about that. I've seen it. What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose. Taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yup. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang! Remix. A little while later, this boat comes back. And a young man walks by my window here. He's muttering something to himself, but yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. You need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Bogard? Yep, that kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing that tattered old coat. Got himself whiskers growing out of his face. You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. I like your blast, Zach.
Thanks for the fireworks.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Fuck. Don't forget DL6. Forget. DL6. Don't forget it. Very important that you remember.
Never forget.
The DL6 incident. I don't know what year it would have been. You know what year it would have been?
19. Hold on.
84. Woo!
Not 1984.
It's literally the only date ever stated with the year in the Ace Attorney franchise, if I remember right.
Seriously?
Hold on.
I don't know if that's strictly true, but it's a very important date.
December. It was in 2001.
Oh, I was a little baby. Wow.
I wasn't born yet.
Huh?
Neither was I.
What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget, DL6. Squawk. Remix. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean,
remix.
Dad.
A remix incident.
Getting weird. Who is this old guy? How would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Oh no! Oh no, man! Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Man, this can't be good. Edgeworth is gonna kill you.
It'll be fine.
As soon as you walk into the courtroom, Edgeworth is gonna know.
It'll be A-okay.
He's gonna smell it on you, man.
What is the blood?
Smells.
Maybe. Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Well... See. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. You know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. Bit of an odd bird. Haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, I have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious.
Sus.
You want this one?
Sure. I got it. That was a monk.
Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show this to you either. What? However, you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case. Well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Well... That guy said some nonsense. I can show you the bird. What's that?
This goddamn bird.
A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What?
I know, it's super weird, right?
Isn't it so crazy? Polly, have we forgot something? Squawk. Don't forget, DL6, Squawk. Could you imagine?
Do you remember this moment?
Could you imagine if that happened? Like, if you were Maya and Phoenix, and you're just like, ah ha ha, like, did we forget something? The bird's like, yeah, remember that thing that's like really serious from the past that you don't know anything about, that you're not allowed to know about? You remember that? Don't forget about it, okay? Don't forget.
By the way, Orion, I think your theory about Polly's species is true because in the live-action Ace Attorney film, she is played by a cockatiel. They don't dye the cockatiel. She's not dyed.
That's good. That's good. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait,
That's what I'm
what
saying.
if that old man was connected to DL6? Gee, so crazy.
That's crazy.
What a wild assumption to make. Nick, think he might be? I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through here is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. My best friend. Okay, Nick, to the records room. Guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. We're gonna learn new things about my best friend. None of them good. All of them sad.
And yours.
December 26th, Police Department records room. Wow. It's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edward were 9 years old. We're almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick! I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. She'll just know in her mind which one will have the information we need.
She's using her psychic powers.
Give me the case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. Number 28, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court. What? Is this the same district court where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. They are putting this man through the trials. They are making this happen the same day, the same week as before, and it's gonna end, and it's all related, and we're in the same room. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Man, they are putting him through the trials. They are hurting him.
He'll survive.
Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. He is so small. He's got shorts on because he's a little boy. He's a little baby boy. And they are killing him and they are putting him through the trials. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. They are hurting him. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours.
5 hours.
That would be scary like that in the dark. There was lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot. The heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Miles Edgeworth was one of those other passengers in the elevator. My God! You have data on the victim? Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If you were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Miles?
Shouldn't have lost the case, man.
Good lord. Miles Edgeworth, of course. But he was on the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom had arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect of DL6 was Danny Yogi? He was a clerk in court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. Suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Well, now he's dead, so, he may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole
I'd
file?
imagine PTSD.
Yeah, I can imagine. At least that. We're going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? The L6 case file added to the court record. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now, all that's left to this trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will be testifying in court. He continued. I never noticed, like, the second silhouette of Phoenix, like, having his hand on his chin in the bottom screen. Never realized that before.
After how many streams?
Like 4? December 27th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 3. Oh god, I forgot about this guy and the way he looks. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. I almost said Mr. Edgeworth Miles.
Mr. Edgeworth Miles.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Man, you're annoying. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what was the meaning of your statement just now? Ah, must you question everything? He's the judge! He'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. That mysterious boat shop owner. Hey, man! He's so slinky. Witness, state your profession. He doesn't know. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Second, you still haven't heard who this old guy is. I would like to know who he is, but I'm not gonna ever pick any option. I hit the wrong button. I'm not ever gonna pick any option without saving the game.
This is the spirit of the game.
If I pick the option and it's bad, then I'll cry, and Stanley will be so sad. Right now he's sleeping, though.
Oh.
He's laying down and he looks like a pancake. He's great. Let's go. Objection. By the way. Wait a minute. Witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Witness will state his name. Not really sure, yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. And this is dubious at best. I don't know. Anyway, check out this picture. Pretty cool. Check out this. Wow. Check out bird. Check out the dead guy. And I don't like his front facing skin. Check out the old guy. Thinks he runs a restaurant. Don't we all? I'm having ideas, but I'm not going to say anything, because I know the game will tell me eventually. Very well. Let's hear this testimony then, shall we, witness? The night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. And I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just afloat on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Man, what are you talking about? Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes is up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Right? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. He's so mad. Excuse me, Mr. Monkarma? 3 minutes just passed. Gee. Well then, let's just take our time. Okay, cross-examine the witness. Let's get to it. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. Surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? He's sleepy, leave him alone. Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yep. See? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Right? Exactly what's not good enough. Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. Parrot? The judge has never heard of parrots before. Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in his shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang. Yep. And where did bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just afloat on the lake. I forgot to hit the right button, and I hit the wrong button. Is there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. Couldn't see clearly. But I figure there was 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at the time, that is. Then I heard another bang. You heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. But then the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And did you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. The man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Bye.
Bro.
This sounds like decisive evidence, indeed. I see no room for doubt. I do. Look at this guy. Von Karma lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over.
I wish you could see the expression on my face in this moment.
I don't know why that is. Thanks, that's scary.
No, just because I'm like, I can't believe anyone is just like looking at this guy and being like, yep, this is conclusive evidence.
No, seriously. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Right. Are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his handprints after he fired. But you're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
You can't just say that.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Oh, God. Objection! Your Honor, witness claims that Edgeworth said I can't believe he's dead. And his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie. You're right. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. You say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, you have evidence? No good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? Be honest. I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Sleeping. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! Huh. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty! We died! The accused will surrender to the court immediately. Be held pending trial at the higher court within the month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Bye! Wait! Who said that just now? Me? Huh? What? Larry! He just runs up to the stand!
Larry jump scare.
Larry jump scare. Hi, Pandora.
Right past security, right past the metal detector, all of that shit.
He just jumps up there.
Right into the courtroom.
Good God.
Hi, Larry.
Larry!
Oh, Larry.
What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. Do you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, and I realized something that was different. Something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. Trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. He's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edwards was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. He's so silly. Court is adjourned. Yippee! We won! Number 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant, Lobby Number 2. That was too close. Hey man, sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Huh. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. He found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. Listen. Listen to me. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. That's kind of helpful if you tell us, man. That's a little important.
Because he touched it. Helped us help.
Because I touched it. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. Couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. He just did that. For fun. I see. Right.
For the lols.
Yeah? Might be our chance. A chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? Well, Phoenix... Larry's kind of dumb, and I like him. Likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything depends on Larry now. Alright, 10:35 a.m. Here we go. My friend Larry. Court is now back in session. Witness. Please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. That night, I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Wrong, Nick. Larry, I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go forward, Nick. I feel like I should save before I even press him. I feel like he's gonna say some nonsense. I'm gonna be like, so, honestly, what were you looking for in the lake? And he's gonna be... He'll be like, I saw Edgeworth, by the way. I'll be like, no!
Honestly, saving frequently during this case is a good idea, in my opinion.
That night, I was out in the boat on the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There are so many things wrong, I don't even know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, and I, found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for his Gordy. You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was the truth. It's all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang.
It's 2016, Larry. This guy doesn't have a watch.
Literally. You don't even get that phone on him. That flip phone from 2016. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was a real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. It's just the most important part of this case. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Well, I do have one thing that I want to talk about.
Speak your truth.
His single bang. If I recall correctly, this thing was fired 3 times. And we have another photo. But I don't know what to present. Am I on the right track, at least?
Just the answer to that?
Am I on the right track?
Yeah. Do you want to know what to present, or do you want to figure? Because I don't think it's entirely obvious, but...
Is it not the pistol?
No.
It's
Not?
not. It's kind of obvious what you need to present. In my opinion. If you look at the evidence, it's kind of obvious what you need to present.
There's a second lake photo. I have the other lake photo. I have the autopsy report. I have a bullet that was retrieved from his body, but that's not really helpful. Is it a photo or a different thing?
It is not
It's
a photo.
different thing.
Okay, is it the autopsy report?
No.
Nope. But you're
Oh.
getting warmer.
I'm getting warmer. Okay. Lotta's deposition? I remember that talks about 2 gunshots.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yippee! Sometimes I just gotta ask questions until I understand the truth.
I like that. I like playing warmer, cooler, or whatever it's called. What's the game called?
Does that game have a name?
I don't know.
I feel like people just start saying, "Oh, you're getting warmer."
It's called hot or cold. I don't know.
It might be called hot or cold. I don't know. But wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. The old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? No, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm a customer here. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Larry said you gotta treat me niceies. But, what? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I, might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. He had that Walkman on him. Something else? My radio, dude! Oh, my headphones! He did have that Walkman on him. What? Order. Stop that booing. Butts. You're listening to a radio on earphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
In 2016.
In 2016.
The radio was the biggest time.
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony.
Okay, well, shut the fuck up.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Oh god. Oh god, I don't know. I think so, because if he doesn't, then Edgeworth just goes to hell, but, I don't know what's gonna happen if I say yes.
The creature will appear.
I'm scared. What if the creature appears? Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Ah. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Good start. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Well, that seems helpful. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is
Larry
difficult to believe.
Drum and bass.
He's literally listening to drum and bass.
Fuck
Yes.
yes, sir.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Smiley, I like that you chimed in just then to hear drum and bass. You've been radio silent for a little bit. But drum and bass has awakened the beast.
I'm sleepy. I'm just hanging out and listening to stuff.
I like that you're hanging out.
You said drum and bass, so I had to.
It made me smile.
Say something.
The judge doesn't know what a DJ is, by the way.
You know, DJ from Street Fighter.
Damn, man.
Come on, man.
DJ from Street Fighter. An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Like DJ from Street Fighter. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs. So he could have heard the gunshot.
I wish that was so true.
I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Alright, it's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve, alone. Shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-request radio show last night. See? He loves the all-request radio show. You by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? As if that's more important. I was listening to it real booming loud, like. Real booming loud. Yeah, you know? And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. He's certain. I'll be right back. I have to go do something for like 1 second.
Okay. Well, we'll be here.
How's everybody doing?
I love this trial.
Okay, I'm back. My dad wanted cookies. He was like, he told me my mom's out watching fireworks, and I was like, why are you watching fireworks? And he's like, yeah. Don't want to. I was like, okay. So, I don't remember what happened, but Phoenix said, can you prove that? No. No, of course you can't. I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. Will you tell me? What did he say? You're right. Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why you should care. Well, I might care. I haven't decided yet. I'm pretty sure I care. My thing is, if we know what he was saying, then we'll know, like, what time it was. You know, something like that. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know we don't ask it, Fine, very well. Let's please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? When he said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Cool. Are you sure? Of course I am. He had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. The most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to precedent so we get to the bottom of what happened. Lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's the most important thing. Do I have anything to present about, like, any of this? I know that I have to, right? Or are they just gonna make me keep on reading it until it's over? Not yet. I already pressed everything. Oh god. I was gonna say, I pressed everything, right? It sent me back to the beginning. I don't see the gleaming ray of hope in there, man. I don't see any hope. I already pressed the statement. You talking about this? I just pressed that. Or did I not press it? I don't remember. I thought I pressed it already. Are you sure? Of course I am. It's a real sexy voice. Yeah, I did this already. I thought you said I didn't need to present any evidence yet. Oh. That's not... I knew what I meant. Yeah, you're innocent. No, like, it was just like... It didn't make sense to me. Anyway, it's almost Christmas, by the way. You like the DL6 incident photo? I know you don't. Honestly. You like my attorney's badge? You like my camera? You know what? I'm gonna save the game right here. Right smack dab here. Because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't want any hints yet. Because I want to see if I can use my noggin. Which doesn't usually work. Okay, wait. So, it was almost Christmas. And it was Christmas Eve. But the actual gunshot was on Christmas. Because this picture was on Christmas. And this other picture was almost Christmas. Is it time to present the photo, or do I need to present something else? Oh. But not this one. I can present something else. It doesn't have to be the photos here. The only ones that have anything to do with time in the description are the two photos. And then the autopsy report says sometimes on the 24th or 25th. Into the minutes. So... Second lake photo? I'll do that! Never mind, Jay doesn't like it. I was just gonna present it, but then Jay went, Oh. But the game doesn't always make sense. Okay. I'll give him this photo. I'm so smart. They don't have that photo yet. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Larry, are you absolutely sure that what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Yes, you do! Look at you! You're sweating bullets! You're sweating literal bullets, like... Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and... almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas! I know this line! I love this line! I didn't even put two and two together. I never anticipated this. I know this line. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25. I don't know exactly how to read that, so I'm just gonna say 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order, order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim that he heard a gunshot before midnight? I think he's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. I can. It's right here. You stupid. I hate you. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. This was taken by our witness yesterday. There's a lot of heart with their automatic camera. Timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that this is the case. And where does that leave us? Hart testified that she heard gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yeah? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, Don't put my exclamation points on the screen. There's no turning back now. Prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot. Please show the court evidence if you have any. Well, I do have something. This was fired 3 times, so if there were 2 after midnight and 1 before midnight, then that would be just fine with me. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. Stanley, what do you see? Stanley's looking at the ceiling. What's up there? Hey! I don't see anything. What's on the ceiling? Do you like it? I'm rubbing his chicken leg. Chicken leg, chicken leg. Hey, bud. Anyway. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. He's looking over his shoulder at me with big eyes. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. It all makes sense. It all come together. Order, order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? I think the dog has something. I don't know what. I hear my dad going, Kenzie, no. I don't know what she has. I'm gonna go see if it needs help. I'll be back in a second. Back again. When I opened the door to come back in, Stanley was standing at the door looking for me. He was like, "Where did you go?" Now he's sitting at the window again. Oh, right. Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. I don't know what I did. I forgot, but something happened. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? He got scared. I have it. I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Udrith's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? She is so worried. Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if you say anything. Let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? Testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? That you finally realized the truth? There could be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Literally not at all. Wrong, Von Karma. Nuh-uh. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, was the victim. Wait. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. He had really long arms. I'm always saying this. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine another possibility. Yeah. This assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 0015, but Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who this is sitting on the boat. Well, if Edgeworth is innocent only in this situation, it would be the murderer in Hammond, right? Edgeworth can't be there at all. No! Oh, they're talking about this picture. I didn't realize they were talking about this picture. Okay. Okay. So then this would be Edgeworth and the murderer, because Hammond died before that. Right? No one's saying no, no, and smacking me in the head with newspapers, so I think this is the one. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. I know that guy. Mr. Wright. Tell us the name of the murderer, then. Murderer's name? Right, it's... Miles Edgeworth. No, we don't know. Because, my idea of the world is that it's this guy right here. And we don't know what his name is. We don't know what his name is. So I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Ah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way onto the lake just to shoot someone? And I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not in a boat. What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. I don't remember where we found the bullet, but I think it was here. It was here, right? We found the bullet here. Fighting for my life. Like here? If I present this, I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Oh god. My initial assumption was here. Yeah. Well, he's always in his shop, right? I thought you said you were reading the guide. Did they lie to you? Did they lie? I can't save. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without... Wait. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Good lord, that was a rough one. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. The boat moving around! That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. Finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other gourds, the gunshot was very, very close by. Where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. I didn't even think of that. They love to present things that I did not even consider because it's awesome. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. I like that they just whisper to each other throughout the trial, like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, I'm kind of scared. Let's go with it. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat with Mr. Wright? Wait, who fired the pistol on the boat? Mr. Wright? The board. Well, Edgeworth was, like, dazed, right? Like, he didn't know what was going on. But I don't think he was hurt. He was just, like, confused. So... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Edgeworth was, like, dazed on the boat. Like, he said he picked up the pistol because he was, like, confused. But that would tell me that he wasn't holding the pistol initially, but if he doesn't remember what was going on... Caretaker. But, I'm talking about, like, the, it's, like, confusing, because he was, like, confused. And it also won't tell us anything. But I guess it's the boat shop guy. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? How would he shoot twice if he didn't even hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I guess. Because he was intending to miss, so... I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? Murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Steve, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Wait, I know what he does! The murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, he backflips into the water. Murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving a pistol behind in the boat behind him. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. Murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. Boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. That's what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. Boat shop caretaker, quickly. Oh god, this isn't gonna go well. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I'd like to ask the defendant, Niles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh man! They're putting my front-facing boy on the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense had just said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright had said was mostly correct. Astonishing. So, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? Sorry, can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We can't allow him to get away. His stance. He is upright. No. Miles Edgeworth. He was like they used the mirror tool on that man when they drew that sprite. He was straight, standing straight up as normally as possible. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. Search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. Oh, man. I request that the police department utilize its forces to find that witness. I understood. One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Plan. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yay, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under the guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Montgomery didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. It's almost like we're in a video game. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us to trial instead of our clients. Oh, he looks miserable. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? He's lost. Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You try to smile just a little? Relax. Maya said you would look better smiling. Sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's still little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... Hey man, what are you trying to share? Go on. Don't be shy. I can't make up my mind. You have like a certain amount of time to add it. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. You don't just tell this to your... He's not even your coworker. That's not even the right word. He's like your work rival. You don't tell your work rivals about nightmares you've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Ugh. Dun dun dun. To be continued. Wah. So real. No, it's not over yet. It's a little bit better than it was. Alright, December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Oh, it's still the same day. What? I thought it was gonna be the next day. It said to be continued. It's usually the next day after that. What? Yeah, huh? No, I mean, a lot of times... No, I'm saying a lot of times they'll be like, to be continued, and then it's later. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Look at him. Look how wide he is. His jacket is awesome. Getting his blazer is normal. He killed somebody. Part 2. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? No. But I do think he slayed. Some painful memory has been troubling recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. No, we don't. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. And I don't think so. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know what he's telling the truth at? Wait. Can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? You're gonna make Maya cry. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Huh. Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. You don't know the truth. You don't know him like I know him. Back when he began. Wow. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Is that when you two were classmates? Yes. Grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Okay. Yeah. Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. Kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? Remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade? Kid in my class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? School was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared. $38 still inside. That's a chunk of change. I'd be pissed. Well, remember that it's 2016. Inflation from 2001 to... Yeah, how much did they think that $38 would be in 2016? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that sounds right. Well, because the recession started in 2008, right? Jeez. Literally cut in half. My god. So, if he had $38 and he was spending $150 a day, how many days is that? 24. Man, that's 5 weeks of school. You cannot get lunch at school for that cheap anymore. At least not in my experience. I don't know. See, I haven't gotten a like school lunch in a while. But in elementary school, it must have not been that much over, like, $2, maybe $3. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. For real. Everybody, listen to Jay. And by the way, Stanley, get up. Stanley's standing like... Oh. Stanley dies, and he's standing like a live Edgeworth. Oh. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Wait! He wasn't even there, and you wanted him to remember. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we had a classroom trial with me as the defendant. This is so cute. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief, give me my money back. You're such a meanie. Don't play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're almost not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, not bothering my eraser. You shouldn't be allowed to relay race. Or in the library committee, give back my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, you robbed the bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. Worst judge ever. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Apologize to the class, Phoenix. And also, you owe that kid $60. I didn't know it was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Oh. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. Went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. What a... I like him a lot. What a dweeb. What a dweeb. Miles? Look at him! He wears a suit and tie to school in 4th grade! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. You shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. He's the one who got his money stolen? They stole his money? That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it, he's the one. We don't need proof. They can say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? And then he was expelled. The end. No. Larry! It's always how it is, everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Well, not really, but I appreciate the sentiment. Very well. I will place the money myself. This class trial's over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends. Until Edgeworth left school, I guess, which was like a month later. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Amen. Where are Edgeworth's goals? Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. Famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. Not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. Headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of Demon Attorney. Interesting headline. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. Look, he's just doing his thing. Look at him go. He's even happy. Look how happy he is. Look how big he's smiling. He's literally the maroon grinner. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Now he's smiling. He's smiling so big. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. But I thought too. Tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. Guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him. To learn why he had become who he had become. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Good. This whole picture right here is great. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. Okay. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's a pain. No one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. Bro! I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa. Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Because I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. Guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. What do we get rid of? A few things. We need the parrot, though. That's very important. We don't have the second photo anymore either, because that's not important. Don't need it. Okay. Let's get out of here. You go see my friend? Detective Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. My funny friend. Am I allowed to go to, First Bird? If he's up to anything? He's out, again. Does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Just want to come back later. Alright. Is my friend Edgeworth in the detention center, or is he not hanging out today? Hey, man! Missed you. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 4th grade? Lunch money? Never heard of such a thing. 4th grade? Lunch money? What are you talking about? I'm on trial. They're gonna kill me. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. No. No. Not what he said. Not what he said. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Like, maybe, I guess. Hey, Edgeworth. How did you become a prosecutor, anyway? You used to look up to your dad. Said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? Father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? Sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. And now he's dead. That day, 15 years ago. 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in the court. He claimed that Yogi had not... It's rough. It's 10:30. I'm not used to reading stuff this late. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been sound of mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. See now, why can't lack of evidence make people innocent in our cases? Wouldn't that be nice? Then they wouldn't have to go 3 days long with us chasing imaginary animals. Started to hate defense attorneys. Tell me about the guy I hate. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick? He is a perfectionist in all things. Or, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all cases taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But, that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? What you're saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. He's like, this kind of sucks if I'm being honest. Phoenix is like, yeah. Did you know that I'm an attorney? Sorry. Not sure I can help you with that. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Thanks. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Haha. Sorry. I'm sure I can help you with that. I know he's gonna like the parrot, though. Nothing else? Not even these? Not even these? Nick, no! That's a photo of his father. Don't show him that. You said nothing else would happen. What is it? Nothing. Huh? And I did gain that. It's kinda silly. You didn't even see it. You didn't even know. Fine. Bye. Happy 27. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. How do you do that? Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. Boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may, my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Bye. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No one's going to the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while. This tells me they did not want to draw a second version of that area without her car and camping stuff. And also, there's nothing over there for us, so... I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. You guys still have fireworks? That's crazy. Our fireworks ended, like, half an hour ago. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Speaking of the fireworks ending, Stanley is now curled up, sleeping so soundly next to the window. He's so cute. Alright. Oh? Yo, Eyesore's missing. Eyesore? The hot dog stand is closed too. It's because the dog ate all the hot dogs. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. Boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. I know who that is. I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Aha, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. See. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw in today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Oh, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Alright. I can't go in the building, right? Oh, I can. We locked it the other day, so I didn't think we'd be able to go. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. He's fine. Can we talk to her at all? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyway. Sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. Except I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Right? Can we go in the safe? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey, keeps it locked, right? There must be something of value in there. Not so sure. Maybe it's noodles. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. It's literally the secret formula. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. No name or signature on this thing. Handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. getting your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth, following Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here. Perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. It looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. He killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, who's following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. It's certainly something. Bye, Polly. Bye, Polly. I miss you. Oops. Don't know how that happened. Stanley is once again licking his chicken leg. Let's go talk to my buddy. Unless he's not there. No, he's here! Hey! Do you like my new letter? Edgeworth, see this letter? Came out of the safe at the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. He be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. But he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get a revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Then, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says, this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations in the BL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? I was thinking this. Yogi? Suspect in the BL6 incident. One who was found innocent. Can you tell me more? Are you gonna speak to me? Are we gonna be besties and dancing and laughing? Danny Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. And then the earthquake happened in the elevator, and it was awful. The quake was incredibly strong. You're making him talk about his trauma! Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. I became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help. Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. Before, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Remember this scene from 10 minutes ago? Look at it again. He killed somebody. I think the time has come to tell all. Okay. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. Good lord, man! I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? I dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. Don't use up our oxygen. And then something else. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air. Oh, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it's evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. Oh. Oh, I see. And with that scream, I wake. The bone-chilling scream. The scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But it's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? You think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. Bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I didn't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident. Maybe. There is, Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6. And with that, let's go there to see my friend, who has been, his office has been on the screen forever, but we haven't been able to go here because he hasn't been here. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there, what's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding, I can't believe you're not. My. Calm down and tell me what's happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. I see. He always looks so guilty. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he wanted to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagine. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, he was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. His last chance, of course. Statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Her mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth is very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. It's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? Lost. He died in despair, as it were. See. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff and Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. Right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Interesting. Do you know anything about this awesome paper that I found? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. Why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was in his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Oh. You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? Letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? And see, it's written real good, right? I know one guy who writes real good, because he does everything real good. I also know this guy does everything perfect. He has to. He's a perfectionist. So, let's kill this guy. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? How would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Karma. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? How would Von Karma want to bring Edgeworth? Oh, Stanley just looked at me and closed his eyes real good and so sleepy. Anyway, what did he say? Why would he want to frame him? Is that what he's asking? That's a good question. Is it DL6? Only thing I know in the world. Sure, whatever. There's no exclamation points here. He's not gonna be mad at me. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. And tomorrow will be the completion of not one but 2 trials. And thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage DL6 incident has done will never be easy. I have this picture of a dead guy. Gregory Edgeworth. Gifted man. That's truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma if he were alive. Take this parrot. Quite sorry. I have nothing to say concerning that. Do I have something else to talk to you about? Okay, there's a new thing. Okay. I was like, what am I supposed to be detective? If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. Maybe sneaking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. Me. 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edward's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma had ever received in court as a prosecutor. Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Maya, that's not what we're worried with right now. Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. He wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Well, why would he take such a long vacation? Look at you, Nick. Karma's going to bring the DL6, you can bet on it. If Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6, I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edward's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Right. Say so, I suppose I can go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. Can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. Well, let's get to it. Can we go see my buddy? I have bad news. Everything sucks. Have nothing to say to me? No, that's okay. I miss you. Bye. Number 27, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we'd go check the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. No way. Don't show me front-facing Von Karma. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Karma's in the records room. Now we can kill him! Nick, let's hurry! Alright. Remix. Records room remix. Dusty as always. They were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. Noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Well, he left this drawer open. Very visibly and different from the background. Huh? The drawer here is open. Must have been looking in recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! File for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Oh god, he's scary. Von Karma! You. You know my name. Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? You're Miles Edwards' defense team. Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon, you see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things. Crushed. You can see how this guy was Edward's mentor. Hey man, I don't like you. Did you know that I'm an attorney? Fool. Think I, a prosecutor, would give you, a defense attorney, information? Bah! Brief. Not even about this letter that you wrote? Come on, Karma, have a look at this. You, wasn't it? You instructed Yanyogi to commit murder. Yanyogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I took him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Speed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Oh, give me the letter. No. No! Whoa, what are you... Nick, run! You are hurting her! Hiya! Out of my way. Alright? Cool. Leave it to me to do something right on time. Without getting to do anything else except for the thing that moves the plot forward. He got us. Letter's gone, of course. Took the DL6 evidence, all of it. I'm assuming that this is supposed to happen, and, like, there's no way for me to avoid that. Like, having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya, I'm also assuming if I did any talking or showed him anything else, he would have just been, I'm not talking to you. I don't talk to defense attorneys. They're yucky. Maya, open your eyes. Said no. Said I do not want to. Maya. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. Can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need it the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! Maya! Has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Remember, Karma was holding this when Maya jumped at him. Okay, so he lost something that he had, which means he probably wanted it, but he does have the other thing that he wanted, so... I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. To be continued. What do you think? Should we do the trial now, or should we wait forever and ever? Consider. We won't play again. We won't play again until not next week, but the following week. People's tired. You're both tired. Okay. I don't want to go to court anymore. Well, because I don't know what statements I'm supposed to press. Okay, whatever. You've barely been paying attention. You could have been napping. You sound like you want to sleep. Anyway, here's the credits. Anyway, we'll play again one day. There's also still the bonus case So it's not like we're only gonna do a whole nother stream for nothing. I'll throw up. Nope. We'll die, but we'll be alright. Yeah? So what? But... No. But... I'll still be sad. That's like asking me my favorite child. This is like... Come on, every parent has a real favorite child, but they can't give that up. You guys are the favorite child, but I still can't answer the question because what if Ace Attorney gets upset? What? No! Good night, everyone.